There we go.
Are we on?
Talk.
We're finally on.
Yeah.
Hello out there. It's Mr. Pete Tubalcain, Lyle, direct from the mountains in California with Randy Richards.
I'm here. We're working on it.
With Randy Richards in Randy's actual shop.
There we go.
We're finally on.
Oh, there.
I got to turn this off.
Yeah, there's a slight delay, so
Oh, there's a delay.
there is a slight delay.
Okay.
So you know.
Okay.
But it does. I mean, we'll come through. But
Hello to my wife, Jeanette, out there in Illinois. I hope everything is okay. And my daughter, Jean, and maybe the grandkids are there too. I don't know. It's 2,000 miles away. I haven't been this far away from home since 1962.
yeah, wow, it's right. Okay, we could go with that. But
I hope this is working.
yeah, it's working.
Okay.
I mean, we're on.
All right.
You see the green button?
Looks like you're still fiddling there.
Yeah, that's okay. If we hit the green button, you can then switch. See, and then you hit transition. It'll switch it over to the live side. See live, yeah, and that's your preview side. Okay, and that there, and then back over here.
Don't go away. We're coming.
Oh, yeah, I was supposed to change my shirt. Lyle got my shirt on, and I was supposed to put Lyle's shirt on. We had too many difficulties. Technical difficulties going on. How's that? I'll hold it up.
Yeah, hold it up for a while. I think you were perspiring. I noticed that your armpits were squirting,
Yes.
in the tension here, getting this thing up and running.
Yeah. No, we're not seeing too. Okay. Hi from Wales. There. See the comments comment here. So there's from Toby. So hi Toby, how you doing? And Wayne, and we have Metal Machine Works going. How was your flight?
The flight was good, other than going through security, and the Nazis were all over me as usual, and checking for explosives and drugs and everything, and they always singled me out, and I didn't have my belt off, so I think he was punishing me. I had to take my belt off and hold it up like I was holding a snake, while he felt me up every inch of my body. And I'm glad I didn't have that penknife on me that somebody mentioned. That was
pocket knives are a no-no.
Yeah, no, I knew that, but then he had to take my palms of my hand and rub it with something. He's looking for explosives. So I don't know. In the meantime, 3 terrorists walked by me, I believe, But anyway, other than that, the flight was fine. It was a long flight, 5 hours in a metal tube. It was no fun.
We have. Yeah, flying is just a pain sometimes. But I think you had a good flight though.
Yeah.
So we have Craig Young is in here. Do you have a P-38? No, we don't have P-38. Palmer Moynihan.
Oh, Palmer.
Palmer's
how you doing?
on here.
How are things in Texas?
Denny from Germany is on here.
Oh,
so, say hi to you guys. We'll try to say hi. The comments are kind of scrolling kind of fast, so
okay.
It's hard to catch them.
I can't read that; it's too far away. So you.
Yeah, I hope.
I'd have to get that close.
Yeah, I hope everybody hears us okay. Say something if you can't. A few things. If you have a question, please type in the word "question" ahead of your comment or ahead of your question, so we know it's a question. We're trying to read them, but it's kind of quick here. $1.99 from Sawlog Plastic Hubs. Thank you, James Deadman. They can make donations if they would like to help us.
Oh,
so
all right.
James gave us $1.99. How's that?
Thank
Score
you.
on that. Thank you, James.
$2 would have been better, but $1.99 is good.
Oh, Barry from Australia. Thank you, Barry. Hi, Rand. James is saying hi. How you doing, James? I got the plastic, the oil cups, and I gave them to my son. He was happy to have those. Mike in Spokane. You know Mike Lent? You know the name Mike Lent?
It sounds familiar.
Okay.
But,
yeah.
No, I don't know everybody. There's a lot of them out there. And remember, we're on your channel here.
That's true. We're on my measly channel. compared to Mr. Pete here, you guys. Mike Hale, hey Mike, how you doing? Hope you're feeling good. Yeah. So, like I said, please put a word question in there if you can, and let us know where you're from. It really is helpful to let us know. So, how do you like the mountains?
I'm amazed.
The real mountains.
Yeah, these are real mountains, and he's got 100-foot pine trees out in the yard here. Just beautiful trees, some of them 3 feet in diameter, and even more. And it smells of the pine air, much more so than northern Wisconsin, which I love. So it's just.
But their trees aren't that big in Wisconsin.
Oh no.
No, right?
No,
not as tall or anything.
No, not at all.
Yeah, but thicker.
Yeah.
A little thicker.
Yeah.
Yeah. More deciduous trees. Trees with leaves.
And yeah, there's a lot of maple trees up there.
A lot of deciduous
as well,
trees. Yeah. So.
Where here it looks like it's pretty much coniferous.
Yeah. We have oaks. There's oaks, but not nearly as many. Yeah, hardly anything. Canberra, Australia. Hey, John Creasy. You recognize John Creasy's name?
Yes.
Yes. Made the beautiful stainless steel chess set.
Hi, John.
Yeah. Rocking J Metalworks down in Tucson. How you doing, Rocking J? Oh boy, that was a fast one there.
Yeah, that's just weird.
Everett's Workshop. That was really long, and it blew right by us there, Everett. So it's hard to read the whole thing.
Repost.
Oh, Darren Ratcliffe in the UK and such. So, what did you think of Bruce? Let's talk about Bruce. Bruce isn't here. Bruce left for the bash already, so he's driving and he can't say anything.
We couldn't talk if he was talking. But, Julie thought he'd never leave this morning because he was on one of his filibusters. He wouldn't stop talking, but he's a ball. We had so much fun yesterday in the car. We had to drive down from San Francisco Airport, and it's about 200 miles almost.
200? No, it's only probably about 150 or.
Well, it
60
seemed like
miles.
500 because the traffic was the traffic was just as bad as Chicago, which is terrible.
So we got a real quick question here. The little rotary brooch that I made. Oh, it works fantastic. Just for holding up just fine. I actually want to make maybe another one and have it permanently mounted with a different size, more common Allen wrench. So you could make bolts real quick and easy with a brooch. But yeah, it works just great. Oh, what is that? Oh, something from Harold? No, Danny. Talking about Harold. I missed that one. Gosh, this is fat. This is hard to read. Things go by so quick.
Yes, if we missed your question, put it in again in about 15 minutes. Possibly the action will slow down a little bit. But right now we're moving real fast.
Oh, man. This is tough. Something about Frank Sinatra and Elvis Presley. But starstruck. Oh, Mr. Pete. Mr. Pete is a pleasure to talk to, folks. Just an absolute pleasure. I enjoy talking to him so much.
Well, I hope my wife heard that because.
Her opinion is a little different.
At home, I'm just a guy that takes out the garbage and cuts the grass. Just like the rest of you guys out there, all over the world.
Oh. What did Mr. Peak say about the little steam engines? Oh, the little steam engine is sitting right here.
Oh, yeah. Here. We were fondling it and examining it here a few minutes ago. It's just beautifully done. The castings are gorgeous, no tight spots, no binding. So, Randy is the consummate machinist, and I can't tell you how good he is with Confusion 360. But he can really handle that. He is a master, and I love the engine, and I can't wait till you get the brass one done.
Oh, Ben, I got a T hat on for you. It came out. I'm pretty happy with it. It came out really pretty darn good. I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah.
Because you only have one shot when you got a set of castings.
Only one chance.
When you goof one up.
I did. The hub of the hub of the flywheel wasn't centered enough, and you if you look, you can barely tell I put a little insert in there.
Well,
Just-
now, Randy,
barely.
all right, you just made a big mistake there. Never show your mistakes or point them out, because I've noticed other people do that. Like you say, that's beautiful, and they
Well,
say, yeah, but I goofed up and I misdrilled that hole. Don't tell me that.
I showed it in the video.
Oh.
Oh, I show it in the video. I show my mistakes.
I'm like a doctor. I bury my mistakes.
yeah, 6 feet down, nice and deep. Right?
Yes. Or cremate.
I've never heard that before.
Oh, you never heard it?
I'm like a doctor.
Oh.
I bury my mistakes.
Oh, that's older than the hills, you know. And speaking of that, in my hometown of Streeter, they had a bad fire a couple weeks ago, and the crematorium burned down, of all things. And that seems ironic, doesn't it?
Burn the crematorium. Yeah. So there's still somebody's waiting on the dyno testing of your good little governors.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
you know, I have to design and build a dyno. I was going to build a prony brake, if you know what I got a video on a prony brake, but
Prony
you know,
brake, yeah.
it would be about that long, you know,
Oh.
you have to use a popsicle stick or something. And, you know, I'm not going to do that. And others suggest that I use a generator and, you know, add light bulbs.
We'd
and
have to have
load.
instrumentation in there and everything, you know. Measure the voltage and
Yeah, I'd like to do that.
current output, you know, everything.
And then I go to all that work and nobody watches the video. They said, I don't care about how much power, how many Flea power that little thing has. So
Talk about nobody watching a video. This video probably nobody's going to watch, or hardly anybody. Actually, the important people. Brian Block is on.
oh, Brian, how
Yeah.
you doing? You know,
Yeah.
now Brian, if you built a steam engine, it would have a 7-foot flywheel. You know,
Oh, why stop there?
yeah, and the whole thing would weigh what?
Oh, 20, 30 tons.
Yeah, oh
at
yeah,
least.
minimum.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. His truck his big truck couldn't even haul it.
And I like that video, Brian, where you were planting corn down there in Kentucky. You know, we really
Oh,
got
yeah.
in Illinois. It's really a late corn plant this year. Matter of fact, they're still not all in. It's probably too late for some of it.
Well, the corn down there where we drove by, you know, it's only like this tall. Usually it's like this tall. By now.
yeah, and
So,
in Illinois, it would be
it's-
way
it's-
over, you know, more
it's
than
way-
waist high by now.
Yeah, it's way behind.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
somebody from Virginia, they love your project builds. Do you have any planned project builds?
well, maybe they're talking to you.
No, they're talking to you.
All right.
Yeah.
You know, I'm slowing down a little bit.
You
in the
wanted
summer.
questions, and I told them ask questions.
All right.
so-
Well, they can ask you questions too. You know, we're having fun bantering, and you ought to see Randy with Bruce. Holy mackerel, he gives him a rough time. And,
I give Bruce a rough time, or does
Yes.
Bruce give me a
well,
rough time?
well, actually, it's both.
I
but-
think it's about a 50-50 thing
well,
going there.
It's 60-40, you in favor. I'm sure.
I try to keep on top of it.
And, you know, just a side note here, Randy's beautiful wife, Julie, is just standing over here off to the side. She's one of our technical people, but she is quite a housekeeper and a talent. And yeah,
There she is.
in the
There-
picture. There's Julie.
Technical support.
And you know, today, and she made breakfast. And last night ribs. We had ribs.
Ribs,
And,
yeah.
did we have ribs? And I overate. And then today for breakfast, 2 poached eggs. Well, I haven't had a poached egg in 7 years minimum. And 2 slices, I think, Canadian bacon.
Canadian
and
bacon,
toast. I
toast.
couldn't finish it all.
Fresh fruit. But the big thing was the poached eggs were on what, spinach?
A bed of spinach.
A bed of spinach. It was
Oh.
wonderwhat
Yeah.
It was really nice.
And I couldn't finish. Julie finished my toast off with jelly. Had jelly on it. So yeah, and I said no lunch. Not that she listens to me, but she didn't make lunch.
No. But maybe after the live stream thing, we can
Yeah,
do.
well,
We can have lunch.
I'm
you know.
still full.
Oh well.
All right, we're missing some questions here. Just wanted to give Julie some credit because she's been a wonderful hostess.
What about getting Randy to make one of your engines?
Yeah, which engine? I'm not sure.
One of your engines? No, I don't think so.
Oh,
I'm about done with engines, so almost. I have a brass one to finish right now, and then I have a whole nother casting for a bigger engine that somebody sent. So that's going to have to wait till winter. I'll finish the brass one this summer, but some of the stuff has to wait.
yeah, Yeah, we don't
Yeah.
do so much in the summer because we're traveling. You know, I'm losing a whole week here. I mean, it's fun. It's tremendous pleasure, but it's really a week away from the computer, which I'm kind of glad of. You know,
It gives you a break.
Yeah.
You need a break. You really do.
I do, and I'd like to get back to building some engine, but I think there's a lot of people that are tired of it as well.
Oh, yeah?
Viewers, I mean.
Yeah, yeah. You can only do so much.
Yeah.
The small stuff is fun, but boy, it eats up time. Oh, I'm amazed.
Yeah, and possibly
just
the
how
viewers,
much
the
time.
viewers don't realize
Yeah.
the difficulty and the time making the video as well as making the project. So it really it drags
right,
on a
right.
little bit. Yeah.
So somebody there, I'm sorry, I missed the name, but somebody over in Salina, Kansas. So
Oh, Kansas,
how you doing?
tornado country.
Man, you should make the whole Peterson product catalog.
Oh, what
Now
is
wait
it?
a minute here.
Oh.
I should make
yeah,
the whole Peterson product catalog.
Well, I did make one of the vice castings, and I have a 3D print of that, and I hope to get back to that. I'd like to make one of the. I've reduced it in size to about that long, and then possibly I could do some of the work on the little South Bend shaper.
What is that for, a vise?
Yeah,
Oh.
it's a drill press vise.
Oh, and it's only this long?
Well, originally it was about that long,
Oh,
but with the 3D printing, I can make it any size that I
shrink it on
want.
down.
Yeah.
So it's like a little desktop. But,
Well, yeah, one would fit in the palm of your hand.
well, no, you can put it on your desk and hold business cards in.
Well, there you go.
Yeah,
That'd be a good little
it'd be
project.
nice. Yeah, it'd be nice.
Yeah.
Oh, something about the bash. Boy, you guys, I cannot read these fast enough. 14. I can't read all this stuff. I'm terrible. I'm so slow. It does terrible. Oh, Brian has there's a VBM that's 6 stories tall and 114 feet with swing. Brian's looking at.
Wait, is this Brian?
Yeah,
talking
the
again?
upcoming auction. Yeah,
Holy mackerel.
yeah, 6 stories tall. Wow.
Well, that won't fit in your barn.
No, you'd have to add on or something. You know.
Well, it could be the fair weather machine, like that one Adam had for a while. He had
outside.
Yeah, he had it outside.
Yeah.
He called it the fair weather machine. But I think he moved it in, or it was going to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that having stuff outside in conditions like Adam has, with the humidity, and Brian also the high humidity. It's a little tough having stuff outside.
Oh yeah, humidity is terrible.
Oh yeah, the rust and everything. Oh,
Yeah.
it'd be tough to maintain that.
Yeah, it would. But yeah, Brian.
Somebody wants you to buy
Brian-
your hot air engine.
Brian, make sure you cover some more bridges, or talk about bridges. I really enjoyed that one that you did with that bridge in Kentucky. That was fantastic. 'Cause he's an engineer, you know.
Oh yeah, Brian is. Yeah, he said he could put his whole barn on the table, 114-foot swing. He could probably set the whole barn on there. You know,
Well,
you could have the work. You could have the work in the barn stationary and swing the whole barn around it. So.
I mean, that's got to be a gag. There is no lathe that big.
They're nothing that big. No. That could. What was it? VBM, vertical or VMB, vertical machining? No, VMC,
I don't know.
VMC, vertical machining
He
center.
needs to spell that out.
Yeah. Well, he said something there. I just didn't catch it all.
Okay. Put that back in, Brian.
Yeah. Oh, Bill. Hey, Bill. How you doing? Yeah, he made the barn to add on to. Bill says, well, yeah, he's going to have to add on a lot for that. Might as well build a complex. He'll have a campus
Yeah.
of buildings after that.
Oh yeah, and he'll need to have another electrical service, another 600 amp put in. I
Yeah.
think for that. More transformers.
Next thing you know, the power station's next door.
You need a substation.
Yeah.
He thinks big.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
we think.
We think it's a little
Yeah,
smaller.
we think small.
Something more manageable.
Although, we were thinking, holy mackerel, we were thinking big a little bit
Yeah.
earlier.
Yeah,
here
yeah.
With this monkey wrench that was your grandpa's.
Yeah.
You know, it takes 2 guys to hold it.
You know, I showed this to Lyle, and he goes, "Oh, is that a Coors?" It's like,
Coes, C-O-E-S.
Was it Coes?
Yeah.
Yeah, Coes.
Yeah.
And I go, how did you know that? You know, as soon as he saw it, he knew who made it. And
It'll be common knowledge.
And that's who made it. And then he says, oh, usually they're a little more mushroomed on the end. This one was only used a little bit as a hammer, but
well, I had a nice collection of these from the railroad, and each one was marked with a different, Rock Island line and
okay.
And railroads I never heard of, and then I sold them off. I don't know why, but boy,
this
some
even
of those,
works.
They used them as a hammer, on the couplings. I think.
But it works. I mean, it works good. I keep it lubricated. I don't use it.
That's a left-hand thread, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a left-hand thread.
Maybe that's why my dad called them a left-hand monkey wrench.
A left-hand monkey wrench. Yeah. Yeah,
and that's what they used before.
And it has a wooden hand. I should clean this up a little bit, but it has a really nice wooden handle.
Those are broken a lot of times, from being dropped.
Oh yeah,
so that's in good shape.
Yeah, I mean, nice patina. Some call it rust, but it's nice patina.
And this is the size that Bubba would need when he does a repair job. But Bubba never had his hands on this one because it's in good shape. Bubba would ruin the work and the tool, of course.
Oh yeah, I would think these would get broken.
I've seen them broken.
Yeah,
split,
from beating on things.
Oh yeah,
and stuff.
And they put a 6-foot cheater bar on those.
Yeah, a little cheater bar on there.
Maybe 8 foot.
Yeah, that's a good wrench though.
Well, Brian Block, he couldn't use anything that small, could he?
No. That's not going to fit on anything. Anything.
It wouldn't open wide enough for Brian.
How's young Henry doing?
I haven't seen Henry.
John Vina is asking.
I hope Henry's watching, but he's got sort of a short attention span, so he's probably out playing in his pool with his animals. But hi, Henry, in case you're watching.
Joe Durana from New Jersey.
Hi, Joe.
I do plan to make another bridge video in the future. That's Brian. Another bridge video? What? Did he make a video?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, you got to go back and watch that because being the engineer that he is, he explained a lot of things about the structure, and how it's built and how the load is carried. And
was that a bridge across a river?
Yeah.
He was talking. Oh, I remember that.
Yeah,
now.
big bridge.
Yeah, big.
It was an old one, 100-year-old, I think it was.
Yeah, big bridge. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, and I don't know if a lot of other people like that type of thing, but I sure do. I like to watch those videos on the building of the Mackinac Bridge and the Brooklyn Bridge and all of that.
Yeah. So Everett up in Canada, there he says he used to say Avon size for big stuff. Now it's Brian size.
Yes.
Yeah. New term is being coined here.
Yeah.
People like to see big stuff. Yeah. Mr. Pete, what do you think of Randy's shop?
I love Randy's shop.
Good words. I like that.
It's much bigger than what you'd think. You're only seeing a very small portion. It's much bigger than my shop. It's
28 by 40 is what the building size
or
is.
28 by 40, and there's woodworking here as well as metalworking, and so he covers all the trades. And he's got his engraver, and he's got 3 lathes and grinders and a milling machine, and just about anything you could ever need.
Oh, what?
But
just about. You said just about. Okay,
yeah.
just
we
about
never have
everything.
I never knew a man that had enough.
Of course, you're sitting, right in front of the surface plate. This is a surface plate.
Yeah.
And various tools are even in there. So, metrology.
Yeah, Kennedy.
And it's Kennedy box.
I like my Kennedy boxes.
Yeah.
I just bought another Kennedy box in one of those auction videos. Did you see that?
Oh yeah. You said it wasn't that good a shape. I thought.
No, it wasn't all that good.
It looked in good shape.
Well, the paint on it wasn't very good on the top.
But it wasn't all banged up.
No, it wasn't banged up.
Yeah.
No key, but you never lock them anyway. If somebody wants to steal it, they take the whole box. They
walk off of the box, right? Yeah.
And most of them have been the used ones have been pried open at least once.
Right.
And the door buggered up a little bit.
Hey Brian, just to Brian, a lot of people liked your video, your bridge video. You should do another one. Like our. Got all the machine what makes great. Thank you, John. That means Randy's shop is half the size of my shop. No wonder I'm out of room with my machines. That's right, Brian. Half the size. Yeah, mine's 28 by 40. And I would say what? Maybe half is kind of pretty much dedicated to wood, I guess. Pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The rest of the half is metalworking and such. I don't know how many people are signed in. I'm gonna change the screen here for a second, everyone. But this is we can do that. There you go. I don't know if the chat should come up, and I don't know why it's not. Don't mess with it. I'm being told not to quit messing with things.
Does it tell how many are logged in?
Yeah, it will. I just got to figure out how to get it to do that. 103.
103, okay.
103 people, yeah.
They're logged in, but there might be more than that watching, possibly, or not?
No, that's 103 viewers, I think.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah. Really, that's not too bad.
No.
For a live stream, 100 viewers is
that
not
good?
too bad. It's pretty nice. Yeah,
All right.
yeah. So now I lost the chat thing. Of course I did.
And I'm still getting surprises here. Randy's got about 5 acres, and we're walking around the property a little while ago, and Randy said, "I got to feed the horse." So
Totally
we got a
forgot to
horse.
feed him.
And is that your horse, Julie?
Yeah.
Beautiful horse. And what's his name?
Blaze.
Blaze. And you know why?
He's an Arab.
He's an Arab.
Yeah.
Beautiful looking horse, and he was hungry.
Oh, he was letting us know.
Yeah. He was I love horses.
He has no shame in letting you know he's hungry.
No shame at all. And Brian, you down there in Kentucky, I like horses, but I really like mules too. Surprisingly, I don't know if you still have a lot of mules down south, but you know what surprised me when I was in I'm just kind of talking here.
Yeah, that's okay. That's
when
fine.
when I was in New
That's
Orleans-
what this is about.
All right.
Just talking.
When I was in New Orleans with Jeanette a couple of years ago, and they got these carriage rides, big fancy carriages, but they're being drawn by mules. And I thought, and some people think mules are ugly, see, and because they're not as graceful as a horse like Blaze. But so I asked somebody, what's with all the mules here instead of horses? And they said, well, the mules can take the heat in the summer. The horses cannot stand that heat, but mules are immune to it or something. So they were using mules.
I mean, we've ridden the horses in 100+ degree weather. They seem to do fine. Yeah. Well, especially Arabs seem to do fine. I should say. We used to endurance race, 100 miles, 50 miles, 25 miles type of races, and Arabs were really probably the best horse for that. They could stand up to that 100-mile the duration, the endurance of the race. Quarter horses, not so. They have a lot bigger muscles in the rear end and stuff.
And they burn out real fast, do they?
Well, they couldn't keep up with that strain of using the muscles.
Plenty of jackasses, someone said.
Yeah. Here's a question. Will you?
Yeah, we're getting behind here.
Will you join my 3-jaw round table, Poppy?
I don't know what that means.
I don't. Round table, question mark.
That went over my head.
Wayne, I don't know. Will you join my 3-jaw round table? I don't know what that is, Wayne. 100 miles on a racing horse, a sore butt. Yeah, that kind of happens.
Yeah, I would think.
Yeah. But I tell you, it's I don't know what it is. It's a big challenge, and but you enjoy it. I mean, it's not easy. I won't dare say it's easy.
How long does it take to go 100 miles on a horse? All day?
Well, it matters the terrain, but the races we were doing were all in the mountainous, and one was across the Sierras, and that stuff.
That sounds like fun.
I mean, we did that. We finished Julie and I rode that. We finished like 26th and 27th out of several hundred.
Oh.
Yeah, when we did that one, no, we only did that one once, and then we've done this other 100-mile race in Nevada. We did. Oh man, I tried 7 times. I finished 5 times. Julie, I don't know how many times you did it 5 times. Yeah, so I think you finished. Did you finish 5 or 4?
4.
I think rode 5, finished 4. So yeah, it's a ways.
Now, can you people hear us all right? Because my wife just sent me a text saying that the volume
Wasn't very high.
Yeah.
Oh.
Or maybe she needs to turn the TV up.
Yeah.
I don't know. No one else has mentioned that.
I'll bump it up a little bit.
And she says it says loading 80% of the time.
Oh, that's
our internet, maybe.
That's your internet. Yeah. That it's buffering and stuff.
That's our MediaCom. Maybe she's got other stuff running at the same time, but
sounds great video quality too. So they're like no.
Oh, okay.
That's Cape Cod CNC saying that, I think it was, and sounds good in Quincy. That's Sierra Specialty Auto. That's Joe Way. Yeah, Joe has a channel. You guys you should check him out. Volume okay. Yeah, I cranked up the volume a tiny bit, so that's your probably internet, you know.
Well, now I'm able to read some of this.
Oh, you got it. You have it on your phone.
I just now did it.
Oh,
but,
look at that. He's cheating.
Brian just said they have oxen down in Kentucky.
Oh, really?
But I think it's a joke.
Oh, well, no, it might not be. It's Kentucky.
And we had a laugh, remember, at my meet and greet when I asked Brian if that corn all went to the distilleries, and he said, yeah, all of it.
Oh, yeah,
so they make a lot of whiskey down there, I guess.
Yeah. Boy, I did have some whiskey from Kentucky, Brian, and when we were fishing. It was called Basil Hayden. And that had to be the smoothest whiskey I've ever had. That stuff was unbelievable.
And somebody said it's working well out
Istanbul. K-Cut in Istanbul. I didn't know anybody in Istanbul watched videos.
Really?
Yeah. So how you doing, K-Cut?
Yeah.
In Istanbul. How about that?
Gee.
Yeah.
That's on the other side of the world.
Okay, so Jay Stifle says you need to take a ride with Randy's son. It looked fun the other day. Bruce got quite a ride. Yeah, well, they broke the truck. they broke it.
Steering,
yeah, the steering broke, and the control rod or something anyway broke. So right now over here I have on the floor a one out of a different Toyota vehicle. It's a real big heavy duty thing, and he's already cut the ends off, and now we need to remachine the ends and put new ends on it and fix this.
Can you hold that up to the camera, or is it too big?
Oh yeah,
He's going to hold up the rack and pinion.
Is that what it's called? I don't.
Isn't that that's rack and pinion steering?
Rack and pinion steering.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we got this. This thing is big. It's twice as big as the one that came out of there, at least. And we got the ends that are cut off. This one gets a plug in the end that's threaded and welded, and this end gets drilled and tapped. And this mod we're going to do to this is a used one for $200, and the mod, if you buy it already done, it's $2,000. So
Wow.
I'll do video on it. So if anybody interested, because you can buy these already modified, we'll do it. Make it a $2,000 part, I guess.
Howdy, Bell, down there in Missouri.
Bell.
It says hello from Bell, Missouri.
Oh, that's the name of the town, right? Bell, Missouri.
Oh, okay, that's Kevin Brown.
Kevin Brown.
All right, Kevin. Hi.
Yeah. Andy over in UK says everything's great.
And then somebody said Australia was hearing us just fine.
Oh, thank you, K-Cut over in Istanbul. He made a dovetail cutter of his own from using my video and stuff. Well, I'm glad that came out good.
Yeah.
Uh,
Because that's not an easy project to make, I wouldn't think.
hello from Bakersfield. Well, we'll be driving through Bakersfield tomorrow, Bradley.
That's Buck Owens' territory down there,
That's
isn't it?
right.
I would like to have seen Buck Owens, when he was in his prime.
Isn't there a restaurant or something, a Buck Owens restaurant or something down there?
Well, yeah, he had a theater there. I don't know if it's still there.
Or a theater or something. There's something there.
Yeah, musical theater.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
there was a restaurant or a steakhouse in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. I know there's something down there about him. So.
And Brian says all the distilleries are going like crazy. More barrels of whiskey made last year than since any time after Prohibition. Holy mackerel.
How they stifle their Jay Style? How they get back? How tie wraps? They tie wrap the end back to the bracket or something, and we're able to drive it back. They had to come a lot slower, going out on these dirt roads. They're probably going about 50 or 60 miles an hour. It wasn't a slow trip.
And hi to Kevin over in Greece. And Becca from Bristol, UK. Yeah, somebody just said Crystal Palace, so it's...
Crystal Palace?
That was
Bradley.
Buck Owens.
Yeah, he's the one back.
Yeah.
Okay. Crystal Palace, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, he was quite an entertainer.
Yeah. He had a flag guitar. Had a flag on the red, white, and blue guitar,
red, white,
right?
and blue guitar, yeah.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah. I've seen many times on Hee Haw. On Hee Haw.
Yeah, he was on Hee Haw.
Yeah.
Yeah, all those old timers are dying, and his buddy, who was the guy that starred with him on Hee Haw, died recently too. Somebody will put it down here.
The Roy
Clark.
Roy Clark.
Roy Clark died
just
last few months, I think.
Yeah, not too long ago. Right? Where are you at in California? I'm about. How far is it from Bakersfield? 4 hours.
Yeah.
Probably about 4 hours north of Bakersfield, just about an hour and a half north of Fresno in Mariposa. Yeah, so the comments are slowing down. Maybe it's the internet, but I'm so glad this is working pretty good. I'm going to try to do more live streams, so I'm glad this is working out. It was just we had a little difficulty getting connected here in the beginning.
We're hearing from people all over the world. This is amazing.
Oh, Bill watched Hee Haw in black and white, so he didn't know it was red, white, and blue.
That's good.
Yeah.
We got Julia's laughing at that too.
Yeah. It was red, white, and blue.
Okay, somebody said, am I going to win the four-jaw chuck challenge? No, I can't even operate a four-jaw chuck. I avoid them at all costs. I do have one, and the very first video that I ever made was how to adjust a four-jaw chuck.
The first video? Oh, yeah.
I believe so,
Yeah.
using the two chuck key method, because I was so inept at it that I would use two keys along with my dial indicator. That worked quite well, but I tell you, I never could have.
Yeah, but it was a little chuck, though.
It was a little chuck, yeah.
Like 6-inch chuck or something?
Yeah, probably 8-inch.
Yeah, you can't do that with a 10-inch chuck.
No.
I can't even reach over there.
Yeah. But no, I will be one of the referees on that.
Is Randy? Oh, shoot, Kenny, I missed your.
Hi, Raymond.
I missed his thing there. Oh man, I gotta figure out how to back up on this stuff. I don't think I can.
I don't think you can back up.
Well, oh no, the stuff is coming over here. Oh, maybe here. Question, Randy. Do you maintain your pilot license and A&P doing any flying?
Thank you, Everett. Appreciate it.
Yeah, Kenny, I haven't flown in a while. The pilot license is for life, and my A&P license is for life. The A&P license doesn't ever go out. I can work on planes anytime. The pilot license, you have to have your medical and flight review, and then I can fly and carry passengers again. So No, we sold our plane. I don't know, 5 years ago. Yeah, probably 5 years ago, and yeah, that's the way it is sometimes. We had it for 10 years, 11 years.
Well, and Brian says, try it with a 36-inch chuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we just heard from somebody in Paris, and I'm still grieving over the fire at the cathedral, Notre Dame. I'm wondering, where's the hunchback living now?
Dwayne is at Paris, California.
Oh, Paris, California. There's a Paris, Texas, too, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, so
It's spelled with an E, not an A. So
maybe they got a cathedral there, too, but forget that comment about Notre Dame, though.
Hey, Ryan, I'll go for there. Ryan Ochilla, how you doing? Thanks for stopping in, though. Oh, Do Right Fabrication is on. Oh, boy. Sounds good. From the battleship Iowa. Oh, that's a cool ship.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, those are cool. So are you out here? Where's Iowa? Are you out here? Is it in L.A.? I don't know, Jim.
I was on the Alabama, but that's in Alabama.
No, but I think it's Iowa. It must be in L.A.
Next to the Midwest.
Because he was coming.
Yeah, somebody put that down in the comments there. And somebody said they were reading about repairing mules and horses' harnesses. Well, I'm a buggy whip maker, so I can identify with that. That's my latest technology is making buggy whips or buggy whip holders. Not a big demand for it anymore, but still a few buggies.
You got to have somebody doing that.
And Mr. Engel up in Montana, I don't know if some of you people watch Engel's coach building up there where he repairs wagon wheels and things like that.
Oh no.
He's a great buggy whip maker just like me, and he does everything the old way.
So Ray Gosper, you're a master mariner. Were you a captain? I sailed on ships for almost 30 years. So I was an engineer, though. Paris, Kentucky, too. How about that? At Caveman in Space. That's a pretty good name. I like that. Caveman in Space.
And Dale said the party's starting down there without us. And
Dale. Hey, how you doing, Dale?
Hi, Dale. Looking forward to seeing you.
We were just talking about you this morning.
Yeah, were your ears ringing?
Nothing good. Don't worry. Nothing good.
It was all good.
Oh, I'm sorry. All good.
It was all good, yeah.
Missing the party at SoCal, huh? We're not going to miss anything.
It won't start until you're there tomorrow.
That's right. It won't start. Yeah.
Like what time we're going to be there? About 1 o'clock?
I come to the bash to make everybody laugh. That's what I do. That's it. I hope we can get there by 1 o'clock tomorrow. Yeah.
Oh, and Brian just mentioned this man up in Montana, Brian Engels. He made a reproduction of the 20 Mule Team Borax wagons. And they're just huge wheels and tremendously thick, large steel tires, iron tires on these wheels. And matter of fact, they were Brian Block size. That's something that he would do.
Rob, in Arizona. Hi, Mr. Pete.
Hello.
You're my second favorite. You're his second favorite shop teacher. That's classic restoration.
Oh.
Yeah.
The second.
Yeah, that's what he says. You're my second favorite shop teacher. So, well, we want to know who the first one is now.
Yeah. Now we're in suspense. I'm having a good time doing this. I'm glad that people are watching.
Yeah,
I thought we'd run out of things to say.
Oh no. So Jim has said, yeah, it's in L.A. Harbor, the Iowa. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Good things. Yeah, we said some good things, Dale. Some good things. I can't read these so fast.
Thank you, RPM Limited, for your kind comments. And Simon McNally.
He likes the live feeds. Thank you, Simon.
Thanks, Simon. Somebody said, "What's my favorite fiddle tune?" Oh shoot, I don't know if I have one.
Oh.
But everybody would say the Orange Blossom Special, I suppose. But
But I don't know music at all,
Yeah.
so I couldn't say anything. I like fiddle, and actually Julie's sister plays fiddle.
oh, I love
Well,
the
she plays
violin.
violin, but she can play fiddle.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's a good one. Brian's chips are 10 times the size of my parts. Yeah. The parts he throws away, the stuff he throws with the scrap bin, right? Yeah.
You know, in 1960 or 61, I went to the Chicago Machine Tool Show. I was still in high school. And they had they weren't doing numerical control yet, so they had a big lathe, and the chips coming off of there were, you know, that diameter, and they were an 1/8 inch thick, like a coil of steel, a scroll, and they would clang when they hit the concrete floor.
Oh,
they were
yeah.
that big. I was so impressed, and they were hotter than a pistol. You couldn't get anywhere near them.
Oh yeah.
And I got one and put it in my pocket after they cooled down, and I had that for years. I don't know.
Now, were
what
they using
happened.
high-speed steel as a tool bit?
Yeah, that I don't remember, but you know they were that wide, you know, like 3/4 wide, like it was 3/4 inch band iron made into a scroll out of 8
Peel
inch.
it. Did they break off at certain lengths
yeah.
or anything? Or?
Well, yeah,
They
when
weren't
they were-
just one long one. But
No, but I suppose it
break.
would have been 18 inches long if you could have.
Oh wow.
On
Well, no, but I mean the chip was a foot long, or
well,
maybe?
the diameter of the coil.
that was this
yeah,
big.
yeah,
But,
so-
but I mean, when the chip came, or did it just come off and break and?
it
small.
broke off.
Yeah, they broke off. Yeah.
Clang, clang, and when it
Yeah,
hit the floor.
yeah.
Well, you'd have been injured if you were hit with one of those
Oh.
chips. Brian would have loved that, but Brian wasn't born yet.
Oh.
He's a youngster.
Oh, James is off cooking steaks on the barbecue.
I think we're gonna have steak for dinner, aren't we?
Oh yeah, we're having steak
gee.
for barbecued steak for dinner today. Yeah.
Holy mackerel! Yeah, Julie is quite and she's the grill master.
Yeah, Julie's a grill master. Oh yeah.
She's a master of many
Wait,
trades.
you just? I do cooking videos? No, I don't do cooking videos. Why? Because I don't cook.
I'm thinking
Not that I
about-
can't cook.
I'm gonna
I
do-
don't cook.
I'm gonna do a cooking video. I'm gonna start out with French onion soup. That's as soon as I get my chef's hat. I'm serious.
I'll get you a chef's hat and coat or something. Oh yeah, you need. a
Well,
chef's
I don't want to
coat.
go too far.
Oh, okay.
The hat's enough. My battery's running down.
All right, we'll see you later there, Brian. Thank you for stopping in there, Brian.
Yeah, thanks, Brian.
He says he has to make some.
Oh, somebody said my wife's having a. Jeanette, are you having a garage sale with my stuff? I had a friend.
There you go. He's gone. It's time to go.
Oh, I'm
man.
heading home. See if I can stop the action. You know, I had a friend in Illinois, and he went to visit his daughter up in the suburbs of Chicago, and he stopped at a garage sale, and some lady was selling all of her husband's power tools for pennies on the dollar. You could buy, it was a spite thing. She was selling a skill saw for $1, electric drills, all nice stuff, DeWalt, you know, all the major brands, and just to get even with him probably for his infidelity.
Yeah.
I would think that,
Yeah.
you know, that she was that angry because, you know, hell has no wrath like a woman scorned. Did I get that right? Hell knows no wrath.
Yeah, hell knows wrath. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a woman scorned. So that was a scornful woman.
Hey, Uchel, how you doing, Uchel, up there in Washington? Hey, Uchel, I think your letter there to me is in the mail today. I haven't picked up the mail yet, but I saw it on the email. So how you doing? And hi to Neil. Neil 10, it says. And Neil's down in New Zealand. How about that? Beautiful. I've been to New Zealand, and New Zealand is a beautiful place. Just beautiful place. Definitely go to New Zealand. Forget that Australia thing. Yeah. no. Go to New
I
Zealand.
hope Bruce isn't listening.
Well, that way Bruce can't see you coming. So.
Yeah, and somebody just said that by the time they went to high school, all the shop classes were gone. So, yeah, I'm sorry about that. And that's pretty much the case around the country now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's sad. But that's what YouTube's for.
Yeah. As I said, you know, I started shop classes. I think I started wood shop in the 8th grade. metal shop in the 9th grade, and 10th grade I was doing auto shop up in high school, and then in college I did learned how to really machine things and with machine shop stuff. And then on ships for 30 years, you learn how to fix things.
Yeah.
With all those skills, you learn how to fix things.
My wife just texted me and said, yes, she is having a garage sale, but she's been taking people down to the basement, and they can have their choice for 50 cents of anything they want, or fill a bucket for $5, she said.
Well, no, just think of it positive that you now get to buy new tools.
Yeah,
You don't have to deal with all those old tools.
there you go. I'll be looking for donations.
Oh, thank you for stopping in there, Ryan, and we'll catch you later. Hell have no fury as a woman scorn is the proper
All right.
term.
Thank you, David. We got it. And Brian says we still have a vocational school in my county, and it actually has grown since he went. Yeah, they needed more room for larger machinery. Maybe that's what he means.
A lot of black books to sign. Mutual up in Washington. Well, actually, they were all sold. All 250 special edition ones were sold, and Lyle has 53 books to sign.
Wow.
I have 5 books to sign. So, yeah, it's kind of fun.
And Bruce had one, right?
And Bruce had one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I thought.
just one.
And his wife bought it.
Well, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she's going to put it up on eBay right away. I think.
Yeah. John says they still got the same lathes in his high school. Yeah, schools aren't known for buying a lot of new stuff, but they get new computers every year.
Those do a lot of machining. All that computer stuff.
Yeah, and printers, and that stuff wears out pretty fast, I guess.
Simon says his ex-wife sold all of his stuff when he was away.
Oh boy. Ouch. I got to turn my phone off. Battery's dead. I don't know why.
Oh man, question, Lyle. Will you watch Caffeine and BS June 2019? I attached a link to the roundtable discussion. Please sit in. Poppy. I don't know what he's talking about. Do you know what he's talking about?
No, I don't.
I have no
Maybe
idea,
you could clarify that for us?
Yeah, I have no idea. He wants you to sit in on a roundtable discussion.
Or send me an email about that, maybe on my own channel.
Yeah.
Or I'll comment. Would help, probably.
John Cressy says his high school still has the same lathes that he learned on. Wow. And John's down in, if you don't know, John heads up the YouTube machinist group on Facebook, and that's down in Australia. John, Emma, and Bruce kind of moderate that forum. I think they're saying Bruce bought it, the book.
Oh yeah, Bruce bought it. Yeah, that's even worse than his wife bought it. That's funny.
Jim said he just bought a whole truckload of tools. You can't spell tools yet. You got to correct that. In a basement in Illinois for $500.
Oh,
Amazing
man.
score. Wait for, it's a whole truckload of tools in a basement for $500. You know that's like 400 screwdrivers.
Oh, and 40 hacksaw blades.
Yeah.
But make us a video. Put a video on that, because if it's good stuff, I'd like to see that.
Yeah.
And I feel bad that I missed it.
Everett, I didn't know you were a shop teacher. Oh wow.
Remember when Sears used to?
I didn't know that, Everett.
Sears used to advertise tools.
No, he's up in Canada. Everett is. No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
All right, Sears would have a Craftsman sale, 101 piece tool set, for $39.95. And you're right, there was a dozen screwdrivers and a dozen hacksaw blades, and all kinds of filler material, and and a few good items.
Uh huh.
So marketing geniuses is what they were.
Yeah. Or hide it underneath a bunch of good stuff, the lousy stuff, Malcolm, I don't. If you bought one of the 250, they'll get signed, and you had to nominate who was going to sign it. So that's all I know on the signing thing. Yeah. Only the number one serial numbered book is going to get signed by all the creators that are at the bash.
Right.
And that's going to be, then I think that's going to be auctioned off, actually. So.
And there was a picture of Adam signing it on Instagram. So he signed it already at home, I guess, and mailed it back. Adam won't be there. I'm disappointed.
Yeah, he's not going to make it. Yeah. Dwayne, I'm driving Mr. Pete to the bash. Thank you for the offer. This is Wayne. I'm in Emma's contest this year. This year, Poppy. What does Poppy mean? What is it? What is the Poppy thing? I'm not sure. Well, do you know what that Poppy thing means?
No.
I don't know.
No.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
How you doing, Billy? No way, jerk. I collect hacksaw blades, so that truckload from Jim might be handy.
Yeah, as long as they're not used hacksaw blades, because some people won't throw them away. They say, "I'll use this on my growler." You guys remember? Hey, write in if you know what a growler is. But people use them on a growler, or this is good high-speed steel or carbon stock. I'll use it in a future project. And they're the same people that keep old light bulbs, burnt-out light bulbs. So they don't throw things away. They're hoarders, like me. No, I throw light bulbs away.
Okay, Mutual. A deep thought and quote. Oh boy, that's going to be tough. I'll have to think on that. I got to sign. I guess it's Black Book, so you have to come up with a deep thought or quote for me. You're going to help me. You have to help me on that.
Shoot, we don't do any deep thinking. Never have.
A few thousands, but not an inch. No deep thought.
Not at all. Matter of fact, I took philosophy of education in college. I still don't know what they were talking about, and it certainly had nothing to do with teaching in a high school, believe me. Julie's laughing because she probably had some philosophy classes. Yeah. I couldn't even spell it.
I don't think I ever had to take anything like that.
No, you were lucky.
I wouldn't have made it. Oh, Poppy is what his grandkids call him. That's Dwayne. That's why he keeps saying Poppy.
Oh, okay.
All right, we got it now. Thank you, Dwayne.
But we don't have his question.
Well, we still don't understand that.
No,
Yeah.
We know who Poppy is, though.
A growler here in Wales is a large bacon and egg sandwich.
Oh.
Oh.
So somebody heard me.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about an armature growler. He knows that. He's just pulling our leg.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's a thing of the past, too. Nobody repairs a generator or
Growler's the big
starters.
thing that holds beer.
Well, no, I was thinking beer growler.
Oh,
or
well.
beer, it's like, what, a quart or so? Or more, half a gallon of beer?
Yeah.
A growler? That's what you go to a microbrewery and you get a growler and it's...
Never heard of it.
And you take it home with you?
Apparently there's many meanings for growler. That's your stomach sometimes
I think
when
that's
you're hungry. That's a growler.
Well, I think that's the only true meaning. Is ground beer for the beer, right?
And I don't like it when my stomach growls when I'm at the dentist. It's embarrassing.
Yeah. Okay, so Denny's Black Book survived his wife's garage sale, so it didn't go. Oh, here, Kenny says, I thought a growler was a refillable large bottle of beer. Yeah. That's what you do. You go to a microbrewery.
Oh.
You can take home it's more than a quart. It's usually like a half a gallon.
Well, then
of beer.
There are several correct answers to that question.
Yeah. Growler is a jug of beer from a brewery.
Well, it's an automotive tool. Does anybody know what the automotive tool that's called a growler? Do you, Randy?
No, I don't.
All right.
I don't like working on cars. So why would I know that?
Right, but you got to work on that rack and pinion.
Well,
Or there it is.
I'll work on parts of a
No,
car.
yeah. I know. I don't like to work on them anymore.
So what's a growler for a car?
Am I going to tell you?
You're gonna have to.
Okay, it is a electrical device, and you put the armature of a starter or
Oh no, that kind of growler.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
kind of-
motor testing growler. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
All right,
yeah,
he knows, he
yeah,
knows.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh
you
yeah.
check for shorts. And
Yeah, it vibrates. If it
It
vibrates,
vibrates like crazy. It growls, and you can use an old hacksaw blade to check it.
and go over and find exactly which coil is
Yes.
bad. Yep. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I figured you would know that.
Oh, I've used them.
Oh yeah, I own one.
Oh, well, you own one.
I own it.
Oh,
And you know where I got it? When I started teaching again part time, at the high school, they moved from one building to another, and they had a new auto teacher. And I looked out in a dumpster, and he had thrown away thousands of dollars worth of tools, including the Sun Electric growler. So I pulled it out of there, took it home, and I still have it. Of course, that's 9 years ago, and I haven't used it once, but I have a growler
Yeah.
in case I ever need it.
Well, just in case. I
But
mean, it's for testing DC motor armatures. So, I'm going to say more precisely, it's a wound rotor. It's for testing, because you can have wound rotor AC motors.
Yeah, which would be a universal motor.
Well, yeah, but technically those are considered like really DC motors, even though they're universal. But really, there's a wound rotor induction motor is usually a very large motor, but it's you can control the speed of it.
And it has brushes.
It has brushes, and you're controlling the voltage and the field and everything. It's more like you're taking a generator almost and turn it into a motor.
They
Where you
had
control the
those
field
at the
voltage, and you control the firing with a huge. Well, we use these big motor controllers that are SCR fired motor controllers, and a huge resistor bank, and these motors were 250 horse motors, big, but they're variable speed.
Yeah.
Type of thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we missed a bunch of questions.
But we'd have to have a really big growler to test one.
Oh, man. Yeah, as big as that table saw.
Yeah.
Bigger. Well, Brian Block's probably got one.
Oh, he probably. Yeah. I didn't think of that. Brian probably has one.
No doubt.
Yeah. So, you want to take a break or what? You want to keep going a little longer? Or
We'll go
what?
a little longer if people are.
Little bit more. Okay.
Are people still checked in here?
Well, there's 117 people watching.
Okay.
There's actually more people. Yeah. And you know what? And James Deadman donated $1.99 to our cause.
For the good of the cause.
For the good of the cause. He's the only one, but that's okay. Thank you, James.
And that's $1.99 more than we had an hour ago.
Well, right. That's true.
Yeah. And we never look a gift horse and
No.
whatever it was, mouth.
Yeah. But the other gentleman offered to pay for our gas.
What was that?
He offered to pay for our gas.
We'll take that.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty nice.
How
He said cash, though. So I don't know how that's going to work.
Julie, how old is your horse Blaze?
15.
15.
Is that what it is, 15? Yeah.
Well, I looked in his mouth, checked out his teeth, and I thought he was only 14. So, it shows you how accurate I am.
You're just a little off there.
Well, Blaze looked in mighty good shape.
Yeah.
Well, very pretty horse. What
Yeah.
color? What color is he?
But he's not a bay.
No.
He's too light for a bay.
Too late for a bay.
Not a chestnut.
Not a chestnut.
Sorrel.
Sorrel, yeah. There you go.
Is it sorrel?
It's sorrel. Yeah, but he has the white blaze down his nose. That's why his name is
Yeah.
Blaze. But we got him, and how old was he? 5?
Yeah.
He was like 5 when we got him, and he was the people who had him from birth, I guess. They treated him like he was a pet. He could come in the house.
Oh.
No, he's terrible. He'll follow you around, and he'll come up and want to nuzzle you, and he thinks he's just like a big dog. And then I've showed pictures, but Roscoe and him are like the best of buddies. The horse licks him, and they go
he
down.
came right up to me.
Roscoe and him they play in the arena, and I don't know. I think he thinks he's a dog. The horse thinks he's a dog. Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Hey, read a few questions. I think we missed some. Or comments.
Isn't 1 horse your acceptable tolerance? Yeah. Well, it's close. Why can't the pony talk? I don't know. Oh, there. Wood Creek Workshop, Mutual up in Washington, just donated $19.99.
1999.
So what's that? That's like almost $22.
$22. Well, he's going to send that money or what?
Yeah, he donated it. Well, it's coming to me. But
yeah, thank you.
it's
Well, it's
through,
your car.
through my channel. It's my car.
Yeah, it's your
So,
car, your
but-
channel,
but I'll write
your
you-
shop.
I'll give you money. I'll give it to you.
Oh, that's
Yeah. He's going to buy us a growler of beer. That's what it is. It's for I'll buy a growler. Is there any more people who want to buy us a growler of beer? We will accept donations. Yes.
And I never heard that term in regards to beer or, mug. I heard mug, the word mug.
Yeah. Well, you're going to have to get a little more familiar with that.
Yeah, well, in Illinois, I don't know. we don't use that term, I guess.
Herb Blair down in Texas says hi.
Hi, Herb.
So how you
Hey,
doing, Herb?
Can I tell a story about Herb?
Oh, you know Herb? Have you met her?
I met Herb. Of all things, I was at a big garage sale in Illinois, and this is probably 6 years ago. The one, there's a video on it, Screw Machine Shop Going Out of Business. I don't know the exact title. But I'm in there looking around, and in comes another man, and of all things, it was Herb. And he was in there, I think because of what I said in a video or maybe something like that. But here he was, and we talked, and I met him. And,
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
he's a great guy, and he makes some videos as well.
Oh no, I've met Herb
Yeah.
several times at
Yeah.
Bash.
Yeah,
but
so-
I don't think Herb. I don't think you're going to make it this year. I understand. I don't.
Yeah, he's a
I'm not
good
sure
guy.
if Herb's coming this year.
Yeah. And he bought a bunch of tools that day. I think he was visiting his daughter up in the suburbs.
Everett's Workshop donated $20 even.
Well,
Isn't that nice of him?
What was the name?
Thank you, Everett. Everett up in Canada.
Oh, Everett,
Workshop.
thank you.
Yeah.
Gee.
Sorry, it's Canadian $20. Oh, that's only like $6. Isn't your money almost worthless up there? No, yeah. Thank you anyway, Everett. Thank you very much. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I wish you could come on down there, Everett. It'd be a great deal. Yeah, yeah. I gotta really thank you people for donating. This will help Mr. Lyle and I, Mr. Pete and I should say, get to the bash and they will buy us a couple beers at the bar.
I didn't know that people could donate.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I don't know if they call it the super chat thing or what.
Okay.
I'm not sure how they. But I know you can donate.
All right, that's neat.
and stuff and. Everett says about $15. That's okay, Everett. It will definitely buy us a beer, pay for some gas, all that good stuff.
That's a good deal. Thank you. People are quite generous.
All right, Bill. We'll catch you later. Thanks for stopping in.
Thank you.
Yeah. How did Everett put in 20 even? I don't know. I don't even know how to do it. But he'll give you a 99-cent option. I don't know, but Everett's in Canada, so maybe that makes a difference.
I want to put a plea out there, maybe in regards to Randy's channel too. You can't do it here on what we're doing now with the live feed, but perhaps in the comments of one of my videos, I would appreciate it if people would put in what kind of videos they would like me to make. I can't honor all the requests, but just a general idea of the trend of what people would like to watch and see us do.
Yeah, I think that helps. I honestly do, because sometimes I'm a little struggling for maybe an idea for content and stuff. And so when that happens, if you have a list of ideas, it can really help. And just saying, we'd like you to make good videos. That's not helpful.
We're working on it, but it's not, believe me, it's not easy.
They never say we'd like you to make a bad video. No, I think it helps actually.
In Hollywood they make some real bad movies as well as good movies, and even those producers and directors out there, they have no intentions of making a bad movie when they start. They want to make the best movie they can. It just doesn't turn out sometimes. It doesn't happen.
It just doesn't happen.
They make one, and they've got so much money invested in it, they can't throw it away. They have to release it and try to recoup some.
And just cross your fingers. Yeah, cross your fingers sometimes. Yeah.
And a lot of the mistakes are made in the editing room.
Yeah.
On my channel, too.
I want to say thank you, Classic Restorations, and please say hi when you're at the bash. Herb donated $20. John Cressy donated $2.99. Thank you, John, and thank you, Herb.
Thank you, guys.
Yes.
You're good men. You're generous.
The same ones you have been making, Mr. Pete. Tips and tricks.
Oh, you like the tips and tricks?
Fee market finds are all good. I think that's a typo, but
What?
fee market, FEE.
Oh,
Instead of flea.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I haven't. I've never actually made a flea market one. Adam does those where you walk up and down the. I don't go to a lot of flea markets. I like auctions and garage sales. Flea markets, what I've found, everything is overpriced because it's already been found by dealers, and they sometimes are the high bid. Well, they're the high bidders, so they might have paid dearly for it, maybe even too much, and they have to mark it up. So, a $5 item might be $20 at a flea market.
Sure. John Cressy, if you're getting a book, I guess if you're getting one of the 250 thing, books, he wants you and I to sign his book.
Okay.
So,
maybe he doesn't mean one of the limited editions.
Well, I don't know. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We'll work on that. And I got to back up here now. Shoot. I get a scroll to back up.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah. Like I said, thank you there. Thank you. We'll work on that, John. Figuring that out. Anyway, Cape Cod CNC. Thank you again for the $20 donation. Have a growler on. Boy, we get a drink all weekend. Can you drink a half a gallon of beer?
No.
After over a couple days, you could.
Oh, probably not even that. No.
Mr. Pete, are you going to get your foundry up and running when you get home? I know a guy that needs a part for a Lyle drill grinder. Oh, man.
Who signed it?
Cape Cod CNC.
Oh. So, yeah. Well, I don't open the foundry, and I'm not a job shop, but I am going to get back in the foundry, and Randy and I are going to work on a little vice project together.
Right, we're working on that.
Yeah.
So yeah.
He's doing the modeling and the pattern making, and I'll do the casting and the machining, and we're going to have a joint project or.
Yeah.
Come
Yeah,
on.
I wouldn't mind doing I can do the shafts or something for you even. I could do a little bit of machining even if you want.
All right, you can make the screws and.
I could probably do some of that stuff. Yeah.
Wait, and then there's nothing left for me. There's not that many parts.
That's true. Okay, you can do all that.
All right. You want to drill the holes too?
No, I'm not going to do any of that stuff. Okay. No, you have to cast it.
Yeah, but I can mail it back to you and you.
Oh no, we don't want to do that.
Right.
No.
Okay.
I'll just come out.
Yeah, and you and Julie are always welcome in Illinois, but it's a long ways.
Take it easy, Jim. We'll see you tomorrow.
See you, Jim. Maybe we're talking too much because people are signing out. They're sick of hearing us.
Well, that's okay. Yeah. Tips and tricks was one idea.
All right.
More tips and tricks.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
And
just so you know.
That's what I have been doing mainly.
Yeah. Anything is good that anything we do.
Oh, thank you.
That's another one.
We're always looking for more subscribers and more viewers, and I haven't had a lot of growth lately. It seems like my channel has become kind of stagnant. So I figure I'm doing something wrong.
Yeah. Thanks, Paul, for chiming in there in Ottawa, Ontario.
Oh,
that's
Canada.
Up in Canada. Yeah. Yeah. Oh boy. Mr. Blink your left eye 3 times if you're being held against your will by Randy. Well, they'll get in the rescue unit. Okay.
Yeah, I got handcuffs on.
Quick, block that out, right? See, like to see you make a gear on the shaper.
Yeah, you
Your
know.
little shaper.
Yeah, well,
you can make.
I've never done that. I'm
Yeah.
not sure you can.
Oh
But
yeah.
You need a little tiny dividing head.
Well, you'd have to index it. That'd be the
Yeah,
hard
yeah,
thing.
so that's what
yeah.
Yeah.
This guy model. Oh, okay. Made with the method described in Model Engineers years ago. Yeah, that could be a little bit tough.
That might be. Maybe I'll try one with 6 teeth. So,
Yeah.
so I don't have a lot of time involved.
Herb says we should come to the Good of the Land Fest in October. Well, October's a long ways away right now, so that's kind of hard to plan right this minute. Are you going to go to the Good of the Land Fest in October in Texas?
Holy mackerel! I'm about all traveled out. I think.
By then,
I
yeah.
know they had that last year.
Yeah.
It really sounded like a good time.
So Bob 2020 RS, thank you, $10 for the donation.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bob's in Pontiac, Michigan.
Pontiac. They used to make Pontiacs there, you know.
Is that what it's called, Pontiac?
Yeah, I
Oh,
believe so.
I didn't know that.
We
Oh,
got
really?
Pontiac, Illinois. That's where Caterpillar is. I worked there in Pontiac, Illinois, on Route 55.
So they don't make Pontiacs there.
They don't make. They make fuel injectors for Ford in Pontiac.
In Pontiac.
But you know, I haven't
That
been.
doesn't
to
make sense.
It doesn't at all. But they make. There's a Pontiac museum, a car museum in Pontiac. I haven't been to it yet, but I want to do that. Yeah, I never thought. That's funny, you know.
Yeah.
Ford fuel injectors and at
But
Caterpillar in Pontiac.
Yeah, Pontiac. What do they make for Caterpillar? Like, do they parts for Caterpillars?
Well, they made. It was called fuel systems, and they made fuel injectors for anybody that would buy them. You know,
Well, did
Isuzu,
they do
Navistar.
pumps also, or just injectors?
They weren't making the pumps anymore when I was there. They had stopped, but they had been making the pumps and other components for fuel.
Sure.
Well, I guess they're doing other things there now.
Yeah. John Cressy enjoyed watching you make the Stewart engine.
Oh, all right. That's
John
quite a while.
enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Really.
That was a neat little engine, if I dare say so.
The Air Cave Shop just chimed in. Thank you guys for watching. He's in California, Sacramento area, I think. I think that's where you are, Air Cave. I think that's where he's at. Yep, Air Cave welcomes Mr. Pete to California. Yeah.
You know, yesterday I saw for the first time in my life.
Oh,
the
Pat Wicker's chiming in, and he said he lived in Pontiac, Illinois.
Oh, I'll be darned.
His grandfather lived in Pontiac,
that's
Illinois.
25 miles from me. Anyway, I saw pistachio trees yesterday and almond trees, which I've eaten a lot of Hershey's with almonds, but I never saw a tree.
You know why the fuel injectors are made in Pontiac,
No.
right? Because they couldn't find a town called Fuel Injector.
Oh, all right.
How's that?
Kind of corny, but
Yeah, well, I tried to make a joke out of what the guy was saying
all
there.
right, yeah. A feeble attempt.
Feeble, very feeble. Oh, Air Cave Shop, he's in San Jose. Oh, wow, I didn't know that. So, yeah, I knew he was in California, though. Close to Chuck Bramarito, that's outside Screwball.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hi, Chuck.
Well, no, the Air Cave is...
Oh, all right. I thought Chuck was.
No, I haven't seen Chuck chime in, so,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, he's not watching.
Yeah. So we've been going for like an hour and something. Huh? Yeah. Yeah. So you want to have lunch?
I think we're done here.
Yeah.
and,
Yeah. It's kind of long. Yeah. So
no lunch for me, Julie. I'm still full
Oh,
from
okay.
Breakfast.
beer?
Want a growler?
You want a growler?
A growler. I think I showed my growler one time in one of my videos, but when I checked an armature and then I turned the commutator on
Yeah.
one. So I think that was in one of my videos.
I think you
Not
did
sure.
do one of those. Yeah.
Yeah.
Usually, the auto shops had those a lot of times, and
Well, they used to until they threw it away, and now I have
No,
it.
no.
Well, yeah.
But everything's throwaway now. No,
Yeah,
they
everything
don't,
is
they don't
throwaway.
replace armatures or repair them anymore in auto shops. I don't think.
No, I doubt
It's
it.
all
No,
replaced.
You just buy a new one.
Put a new
Well-
Chinesium.
Well, I think they send them back to somebody to refurbish them. Auto shop, auto parts store.
Yeah, or they rebuild them, which we used to call P&P,
Yeah.
paint and pray.
Paid for it.
Because sometimes you have to go to Napa and you'd buy 3 starters, and then the third one would finally work.
Yeah.
So, but they look beautiful when you pull them out of the box. So the old auto teacher Roger used to say, these are paint and pray, P&P. Paint them and pray they work. That's what that meant.
Yeah. Pray they work. I mean, that's about right.
Yeah.
I mean, and they're expensive. They're not that cheap these days. They used to be. All right, you guys. I think we're going to call it quits here. We need to go. So
Thank you for tuning in, and thank you
you.
for the donations, and thank you for watching my channel and Randy's
yeah,
channel.
be sure to subscribe to his small channel. He's just not doing too good, and he needs some subscribers.
Yeah,
Really
I
do.
got subscribers that are just leaving in droves, and probably even more of them after watching this.
After this, yeah. I don't blame him.
Yeah, I don't blame them either. I'll watch this later on, and I'll be so disgusted, I'm sure. So,
Yeah, but this is your first live feed. You've
My first, yeah.
This is the first live feed you ever did.
Yes.
So I feel honored to have Mr. Pete here as a guest, and just fantastic. I really appreciate it.
and can I make another comment about California? You know, if you're contemplating moving to California, don't come here. There's already too many people. Believe me, I thought Illinois had a lot. And remember, if you move to California, you won't live as long because, things that don't, asbestos in Illinois, isn't so dangerous as what it is in California.
Oh.
So,
It's bad here. But we have clean air here. You did notice how the
well,
air
I don't
was-
know. I saw a lot of people on the freeway yesterday wearing white masks.
Yeah, but that was down there. That
all
was
right.
down there in the lowlands,
All
where
right.
that when earthquakes come, will be completely flooded by ocean. Up here, we don't worry. We'll just have more beachfront, closer property.
Yeah. All right, thank you to Randy and Julie for having me, and I'm staying here 2 nights with clean sheets and too much food, and I had a lot of fun, and hope to see a lot of you down at the bash.
Oh, at the bash, yeah. I hope Stan sold everything, and be a lot of people there. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. So,
All right, over and out.
all right, you guys. Thank you. We're going.
That was fun, and that hour just flew by.
Oh, it was over an hour. Yeah,
I think
yeah.
I think